Scorpio, this is your Equilibrium horoscope, and how this is going to work is I'm going to pull 3 cards, and it's going to be a 3-card spread, and the energies will flow, and I will elaborate once all the cards are revealed. And this is to kind of bring into light something going on that is imbalanced within, so we can focus on it, be aware of it, and we can address it, you know, subtly. And this will create better balance externally, and we'll feel it by feeling lighter, feeling more free, being more confident within our body, more comfortable with our setting and our standing, and it will just make us feel more centered. Our center of gravity will be better balanced, okay? Because sometimes when we have these things that go on internally, they affect us externally by throwing us off our balance and creating this ungroundedness, okay? And this heavy energy. So this is what this horoscope is going to be about, so I hope it helps. And at the end of it, we'll talk about one of the muscles, the many muscles in the body, and there's so many, so that's what we're going to do. So we're starting off with Temperance, upright. And I like how these cards are just so like full of, let's see if you can, like there's a mixer on here, and it has like this box of joy, this box of sorrow, this seasoning of justice, this instant mix of anger. So it's like Temperance, it's very elemental, and it's trying to find that balance to create some sort of. And then we have the King of Pentacles upright, Scorpio. And then what's next? The Hierophant. For the Emperor. The Magician. Same thing, right? Sort of. And that's the great thing about the tarot, is because it doesn't matter if it's a minor or major arcana, they're all needed, and they all blend in together and they connect. So the energies are very fluid in nature, and the deck wouldn't survive if there was an element missing, because it creates this whole dynamic of what life's experience should be, and the whole facade of the minor and the major. And the court cards in the tarot gives us a sense of fulfillment by just understanding the different particular energies that are apparent in our lives, no matter how long or short. They will come out in our life in some form or fashion. So Scorpio, the Temperance upright, the King of Pentacles upright, and the Magician upright. This is coming to terms with your sense of understanding what an alchemist you are inside, Scorpio. And this is about you kind of finding that, fine-tuning that chemical balance. Yeah, chemical balance. I don't see anything chemically unbalanced here. It's a chemical balance that you are just understanding. So you're tempering it. You are forging it. You are making this alchemical process within you stronger, and it only gets stronger in time, and it's creating some sort of groundedness inside. Okay, Scorpio? And this is helping you once we just realize that you have quite the capability of being a great manifester in the 3D. And that's what, you know, I can really see from these 3 cards, what needs to be realized inside. Because if you don't value this part of you, or if you dismiss it, or if you don't understand it even, or if you're confused about it, or if you don't even believe in it, that you could be this alchemically strong within, you are. And that is what is coming to focus here. That needs to be understood. So once you can come to grips with your inner strength, your inner alchemist, your ability to manifest, ability to pull down energy from above here to the 3D. You have that magnetic pull where you can pull from the ethers, and you can use your own formulation and to create something that you want to ultimately manifest. And this is going to create a sense of groundedness in your craft. And it's good to be grounded in your craft, because you don't want to do anything in a way where there's no sense of stability behind it, right? So, and also this is about you kind of understanding how to temper the emotional quality of you. That way it can be more directed and useful in tactic. So you're balancing and you're grounding your emotions, which is good, and it's ultimately going to make you a better alchemist, so to say. And you'll be able to, you know, play around with your manifest abilities, Scorpio, and it's also going to shed this whole insight on the dynamics of your emotions, because you're not just emotional. There's so many there's emotional depth to you, and there's an emotional superficiality to you also, Scorpio. And this is all about just exploring the nature of you inside. Okay, Scorpio? So once we just come to grips with that, it's going to create this balance externally, and you'll feel it in your body. You won't feel so heavy. You'll feel like there's more clarity, understanding with something that was going on inside. So you'll feel like you'll have a better center of gravity. You'll feel it in your posture, your self-esteem. You'll feel it in your lightness as you carry on, and the energy won't feel so heavy and dense. So it'll help alleviate that. This is what the horoscope does when we can see that internal imbalance through the cards that appear, that residual energy. That is a theme that we need to just look at, so to say. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically what I'm seeing here, Scorpio. So I hope that was helpful. And, you know, I do these horoscopes because we can't forget about our physical body and our center of gravity, and the way, you know, gravity affects our body, and some of the things that are kind of lingering around inside that need to be pulled out and just examined a bit can create this heaviness on our body. So once we just talk about it, look at it, and, you know, kind of go through it together, we can create this lightness, and we can be better connected with our body. Because as an empath, you want to have a healthy body, and you want to take care of your body. Okay? Not only your psyche and your mind, but it starts with your physical body. Yes, because if you didn't have it, you wouldn't be able to channel. You wouldn't be able to talk. You wouldn't be able to think. You wouldn't be able to be the intuitive empath and the alchemist and the divinational practitioner you are. Okay? So now we're going to go to our section where I talk about a muscle in the body, and there's many. So we're just going to just briefly touch on, you know, certain muscle, elaborate on its function, its attachments, its insertion, what it does, where it's located, just to get us more familiar with our body. And this is all to put the focus back on our body. Okay? So as always, Scorpio, I want to thank you for spending time with me, and I will see you again next time. Until then, take care of yourself and love.